for the broken in the light. Am I hurting? Am I sad? Should I stay or should I go? I've forgotten how to tell. Did I?
What's Seithr? A week later.
Interesting. Oh, my goodness. Tao is reading a book. Hell must be rather chilly right about now. What book have you got there, Hey! You're holding it upside down!
What? Oops.
Let's see. Seithr for Idiots. Tao, are you interested in Seithr?
Yep. I want to use 10 billion times the normal Seithr and become Super Tao Kaka!
Goodness. Tao, Seithr doesn't work like that.
Huh? So Seithr isn't another word for MP?
Oh my! Where on earth did you hear about something like that? Children these days. Okay, I'll tell you the difference between MP and Seithr. Seithr is a substance that's floating around in the air all the time. It's everywhere, but you can't see it or smell it. When you use the Ars Magus, you draw Seithr out of the environment to power it. But there's only so much Seithr floating around in a given area. If you suck up all of it for your Ars Magus, then you'll have to wait a while for it to replenish.
I've never used Seithr or Ars Mags before.
It's Ars Magus, Tao, and actually you have. You know that powerful attack you do with your hidden claws? You might not know it, but when you do that attack, you're consuming Seithr.
Whoa! I didn't know that!
It takes most people a lot of study to learn to harness the power of Seithr. You must have an inborn aptitude for it.
Oh, I'm a natural!
Although there's only a fixed amount of Seithr in any given area, some people can perform Ars Magus with less Seithr.
Yeah?
Well, let's say there are 100 units of Seithr in the air here. You perform a certain Ars and it consumes 10 units of that Seithr. However, if I perform the same Ars, I consume 20 units of Seithr. That would mean that you could use more Ars than me, since yours wouldn't consume as much Seithr. You see? Using Seithr more effectively is called the proper use of Ars Magus. Do you get it?
Sorta.
I'm a good student. Just check out my God Eater place and I'll show you just how nice I am.
Are you sure?
I'm the best student ever. Let me off when we get to the good bit.
Yeah! I'm gonna use the Seithr properly and become Super Ultra Tao Kaka Deluxe!
Super Ultra? Look, Tao, you have to be careful. Seithr is very dangerous. It's not good to be dependent on it.
What?
Goodness, Tao. Do you remember what Tsubaki told you last week? Humans can't live in places where there's heavy Seithr concentration. If you get too much of it in your system, you become addicted to it and your body starts to deteriorate.
Whoa! That sounds scary. I'll be sure not to touch it.
Unfortunately, during the Dark War, most organisms were tainted with Seithr. After all, it was everywhere. It made a lot of people and animals sick, except for one species. People don't last long outside of the cities, which is why we've seen so many young library soldiers. They usually don't last long enough to get old.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand how dangerous Seithr is? Ignorance will only lead to more sadness.
Roger that.
Yet another day later.
Hello? We came back to visit you, Ms. Lytchi.
Sorry for bursting in on you again. Hello? Why, hello, girls. I don't have any examinations this afternoon, so feel free to stay as long as you like.
Yeah, stay as long as you like. Hey, look who's here. It's Tao. Aren't you just adorable? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Furry tail girl. Your tail's fluffy today, too. Furry, 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 furry.
You two are like animals.
Why aren't you in the Kaka clan, furry girl? Huh? Tao, you don't know about human likes?
She almost never leaves the village. Maybe you can explain it to her?
Of course. Anything for you, Ms. Lytchi. Study time!
What kind of people live in Kagutsuchi?
Well, First, you gotta understand the idea of different species. Species? What's species?
Well, I guess if you were to put it simply, different species are like different people. They look different or have different abilities.
I see. There are lots of human-like and beastman species. You're one of those, Tao. So I'm special? Yeah, I like that word. Special. I'm gonna call myself that. So are they from two different species? Huh? Oh, Tsubaki and Noel? No. They're both humans. What? But their boobs look totally different. What the? That's a little different. In the Kaka clan, you have different types of cats, right? Like tabbies or short hairs? Humans are just like that. Just because you dress differently or have weird colored hair doesn't make you another species, right? Oh, I get it. So it doesn't matter how small your boobs are. Noelle. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
I should really be the voice of reason, but it's too much fun to laugh at her. Sorry, Noel.
Also, people can be different even within a species based on job, social standing, all sorts of things. Here in Kagutsuchi, for instance, you've got all kinds of different people.
Oh, I know that place!
The librarium is at the top of the city, so that it can watch over everyone. The top half of the city is where nobles and high-class people live. Normal, middle, and lower-class civilians live in the bottom half of the city.
Oh, so I'm a civilian.
Well, actually, your clan was already living here, and the humans just built Kagutsuchi on top of your village. So your position in society is a little different.
This is so informative.
These days, people can be real jerks about where you were born or what species you are. I really hate watching people fight over it.
I'm from the Yayoi family, but what Makoto was saying is true.
It's not like I can really hide my tail, so it can be a real pain sometimes.
Your tail is beautiful. You shouldn't have to hide it.
Oh, Noelle, you are such a sweetheart. That's why I like you so much. Ah! Makoto, stop it! That hurts! Ow, me too! Ah! It tickles!
Well, I think that about does it for today's lesson. Thank you for your help, Makoto.
No problem. I'm honored that you're happy for something like this.
Okay, Tao. Let's make some meat buns to celebrate all your hard work today.
Yay! I'll help! Hey, we'll help too!
Handmade meat buns, huh? Hey, are you guys gonna eat again?
Of course!
Yeah. I think I'll pass this time. I can't believe them. We just ate.
Slurp!